He also wrote an analysis piece. Younger doesn't necessarily mean better when it comes to Jameis Winston, Joe Flacco, 2024. Take us through that and kind of the thought behind that.
Right. Well, to me, there's two reasons the Browns signed Jameis Winston instead of Joe Flacco. And one is he's 30 and Flacco's 39. And I completely get that. Right? The chances are Jameis Winston's going to be around a lot longer than Joe Flacco. If you needed him to start for an extended period, and I don't know what that number is, right? Is it 6, 8, 10 games? Maybe you want the younger guy. He holds up better. Take more. You can absorb more hits. Whatever it is. There's a shelf life for everybody, and Joe Flacco is probably nearing the end of that shelf life. Not that he played like it at the end of last year, just the fact that you're 39 years old. Right, and then there's a dynamic about having Flacco behind Watson, which, the Browns downplay, but I think it was a factor. And if you feel that Flacco and Winston are pretty close, then go ahead with Winston. You avoid any drama that could come not between Watson and Flacco, but with that situation, whether in the locker room, from a fan standpoint. You support your quarterback more by taking that off the table. So I understand those reasons. But if you gave me one game to win to get to the playoffs or in the playoffs, and it's probably more than one game, 1, 2, I don't know where that number ends. I would trust Joe Flacco more than Jameis Winston. And I don't think they're night and day talent-wise, performance-wise. They both throw a bunch of interceptions. But I saw what Joe Flacco did at the end of last year. I saw how Joe Flacco won a Super Bowl. I know it's been a long time ago. But I trust his resume more than I trust Winston's, which is why I would have gone Flacco over Winston.
Yeah, I can understand that. And again, Flacco was great last year. I don't know if he can replicate that, but I understand your rationale without question.